This is Nairobi, Kenya, and this is my friend George. I met George about 15 years ago. There's lots of beggars around the world, but George is special. He's not an aggressive beggar, and he is severely disabled with polio in all 4 limbs. You'll see beggars who are able-bodied. I take no notice of them, but the disabilitied beggars are ones I help. But George, he doesn't look like a beggar because he just sits here with his cheerful countenance, his lovely face. He's my age, and he's been sitting in this road for years, and every day I always give him money. And it's a shame really that more countries around the world ought to be able to get these people off the streets, because George lives in the slums of Kibera. He's brought to work every day, if you like, in a really old-looking wheelchair compared to what we see in England. And the money that he receives is kept within the family, and he's supported. But it would be nice for all these people in all these countries around the world to be taken off the streets, where the government could have one big bungalow or a massive tent, awnings in hot countries, where they could be looked after by a few members of staff instead of sitting on the street. I really appreciate George. He speaks some English. He always says thanks very much and God bless you. And when Peter, my friend, tells him that I'm coming to Kenya, George is always very pleased because he knows he's going to get some cash off me every day. So thank you, Peter. Move the camera and we'll focus on the wheelchair, George and me. Sorry. So you can see the wheelchair to the right of George. It's not anything special, is it? It's something that my grandmother used to have. And here we are, got a very kind passerby now. There you are, collecting some revenue from kind passerbys.